Morning, the North Bay is marking 1 year since the start of the wildfires that would eventually kill dozens of people and leave tens of thousands without a place to stay. KPIX5 has continuing live team coverage. Katie Nielsen will take us through those terrifying moments when the flames first erupted. Ann Makovic shows us how the community is coming together in the wake of the tragedy. But we begin with Michelle in Coffey Park, where there's still a long way to go in the recovery process 1 year later. Michelle?
Yeah, it's interesting because this neighborhood was so devastated, and it's interesting to drive through it where you see some homes have been completely rebuilt. Some have their porch lights on, and then others just have the framing up. But these deadly wine country wildfires hit a year ago today, killing 44 people and burning more than 245,000 acres here in Santa Rosa and also Napa and Mendocino counties. The rebuilding effort has been a very slow process for many people. The high cost per square foot, the low number of laborers, and the emotional toll are very tough to overcome. In addition, the city of Santa Rosa estimates that at least half of the people who lost their homes in the fire have yet to settle with their insurance companies. But for those still slogging through the process, they do say there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's a very emotional thing when you see somebody come back and get back into their home, because it's like you fought, you maintained, and you were determined and pushed forward, and now you're here. And we're just so damn happy for you.
And we hope that rebuilding effort goes a little more smoothly for a lot of the people still waiting. Here in Coffey Park, we know that 60% of the homes are in the rebuilding phase right now. Now, there are a lot of memorial ceremonies going on today to commemorate the lives lost from the wine country wildfires. We know a big one is being held by Sonoma County and the city of Santa Rosa in downtown Santa Rosa. Tonight at 6 o'clock, there will be a memorial bell ringing at Courthouse Square. Now, we're talking about this big rebuilding effort, and we heard from him earlier. Katie did a story on the public information officer with the Santa Rosa Police Department, Paul Lowenthal, and he is here with us this morning. So, Paul, come in right now. I want to first just talk about your house. It's been a year since your house burned down as you were out here covering some of these fires, and you still are not moved in.
No, but much like a lot of other people, a lot of progress is made, and really happy with where we're at today, and definitely looking forward to moving in next month.
I found it really interesting that just driving through the Coffey Park neighborhood, which was obviously so devastated. I mean, you could see the charred trees, you can see where homes once stood, but you also see homes that are completely rebuilt.
Absolutely. I mean, to look where we were a year ago and the amount of devastation and destruction that took place in this neighborhood, and to see how far a lot of these homes have made it is pretty incredible. Yes, there's a long road to recovery, but it's really nice to see the amount of positive, efforts that have been made here, a lot of rebuilding, and a lot of people that are moving in.
We know a lot of changes have been made and a lot of lessons have been learned since last year's wildfires started. Sonoma County obviously testing some emergency alert systems. The Santa Rosa Police Department has had a few changes as well.
Yeah, so the fire department and the police department now have the ability to use the wireless emergency alert systems and the emergency alert systems. So those are two systems that we didn't have the ability to use a year ago, but we do, much like a number of other agencies throughout the state. And so that's a system that we'll use in the event that we have to do evacuations here locally. We also, on red flag conditions, much like we're experiencing over the last couple of days, upstaffing additional equipment. So we're one of several agencies in Sonoma County that will now routinely upstaff equipment on high fire danger red flag days.
And real quickly, before we go, we're well into fire season. What should people know?
Yeah, even despite the rain that we had a week and a half ago, fire season's still here. So we want people to remain vigilant, continue to sign up for alerts if they haven't already done so, and continue to maintain their properties to be prepared for the continuation of fire season.
Well, Paul, thank you so much for talking with us this morning, and good luck on your home. You have a month to go, right?
Thank you, yes.
A month. There you go. There's Paul, one of many people out here who lost their homes. Katie, you talked to Paul not too long ago, and we heard his story that you so eloquently told. Right now, you are in the Fountain Grove neighborhood, still devastated by the wine country wildfires, just like Coffey Park neighborhood.
Very similar, Michelle. The Fountain Grove neighborhood hit extremely hard by those fires. Now, we were on this exact block a year ago today and watched these homes burned down around us. In many cases, we couldn't tell if the homes had been 2 stories or just 1, because as they were burning, the only thing left was some of the metal that couldn't burn, like garage doors, metal facades on the front of some of what used to be the houses, shells of appliances, some of the shells of cars and things like that. Now, on that day, I was actually working with photographer Greg Welk, and I'm working with him again this morning. So, Greg, if you can, lock down the camera. I want you to be able to tell some folks about what you experienced on that day. So, yeah, come over here. What do you remember most?
You know, that was the first time where we've been to a fire scene and everything was burning. Every corner we turned, everywhere we went, there was fire. And there was no attempt to fight it. Engines came by, but they didn't stop. So anything that caught an ember burned.
And they weren't stopping because they were trying to evacuate people out of these neighborhoods. And one thing that we were talking about earlier this morning was the fact that we were all alone up here. We've covered a lot of fires together. Tell me a little bit about what you remember from that.
Yeah, typically, you know, when we show up at a scene, there's fire, police, there's yellow tape. They tell us where to go. We stay in one spot. There was nothing here. We were on our own. And safety was a big concern. So, you know, we talked throughout the morning, always have an exit route. We had the truck positioned to where we could leave lights, leave the cables, and just get out of there.
Is there any point that you were scared while we were up here?
I wouldn't say scared, but definitely very concerned. And safety was number one.
Yeah, we knew no one was coming to help
there was,
us if
there
something
was no
happened.
calling 911, Channel 5 needs help. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, and so Greg has been a photographer for more than 20 years. He's been with KPIX for more than 15. And as we've been talking about this morning, this community is incredible. The resilience that we've seen, this Fountain Grove neighborhood still in the process of rebuilding. And one of the areas that also was hit hard by these fires, still in the process of rebuilding, was Cardinal Newman High School. That's where we find Ann Makovic. Ann?
Yeah, thanks, Katie. Cardinal Newman is part school, part construction zone right now after more than $15 million worth of damage was done here. And it's a real picture of how this fire has affected people's lives, not only at home, but at work and at school. And they're still working to put things back together.
Holy
This is what Cardinal Newman High School looked like 1 year ago. 26 of the 45 classrooms were burned, including the library and main office, to say nothing of the equipment like computers and books.
I was overwhelmed. I couldn't believe the depth of the destruction, that we were literally walking around in ash.
It was definitely harsh, definitely different.
About 600 students are enrolled here, each with their own terrifying story to tell.
We all woke up to the sound of gas tanks blowing up.
And I remember looking out my window and my mom just saying, grab everything, we're leaving.
It was a strange experience.
Neither Linda nor Caleb lost their homes in the fire, but the day after they realized they lost much of their school.
It hit close to home, and like we were separated across the county.
Split among 4 remote campuses as the school rebuilt, setting up for classes within 4 months.
Being separated from everyone was hard.
It's a very sad way of bringing us closer together, and it's something that we won't forget.
You can't. The pavement is still charred. The rebuilding continues amongst burnt trees. But that's not what matters.
It was because of the people that the strength of the school community is what it is today, which I think is a learning lesson for everybody.
As far as the rebuilding, most of it is being paid for through insurance, but they're trying to build up the school to be even better than before. So they are starting on a capital improvement project, trying to do some fundraising. Meantime, students are holding a remembrance assembly here tomorrow. I'm live in Santa Rosa. Kenny, let's head back to you in the...
And thank you so much. And stay with KPIX5 throughout the day for more live coverage. 1 year after the deadly wine country wildfires, we'll have much more on the tragedy and the long road to recovery.